I have control over 25,000 lights, which are on the suspender cables of the bridge, and there are 255 levels of brightness per node. So there's a lot of grayscale and a lot of subtlety to what I can do with that. So then in my kind of mixing tool, I'm right now using 4 different layers of patterns and then combining how they go together. So I can add them together, subtract them, multiply. There's a lot of different operations that can happen that ends up resulting in a very complex mix of things. And when something compelling happens, I can click record and capture that moment.
What surprised you the most since you started lighting it up, either about it or people's reactions to it?
Well, I'm really happy with how legible the light is. It really reads, and how that 1 foot distance between the lights, it just disappears. It appears as a solid, which is very surprising to me optically. I'm also interested in how the 30-foot distance between the suspender cables disappears too, because at an angle, that distance disappears and it becomes more solid. So over on this side, you can see individual pixels, and then you can see the space more, but then it becomes more of a solid. So that contrast has been really interesting. But then some things read at a close distance. Some very subtle effects can read, but then when you get far away, like a big Coit Tower, you need a much bolder move that's more dramatic. So it's a balancing thing of figuring out, to make sure it's working from all different angles.
So have you been tuning it from all over town?
We've just finished our kind of debugging phase, so now I have it fully under control, and I've taken some trips up to, people's terraces or anyone who has a view of the bridge. I'm willing to go and
do you want to come over
program.
to my house?
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
make you beautiful food.
Sounds good. Sounds good.